Gunsmoke, a groundbreaking American television series, first aired in 1955 and ran until 1975. Initially starting as a radio show, it evolved through both black and white and color TV formats. For the first 16 seasons, a character known as Doc remained without a first name, which was later revealed to be Galen. This classic series is not only remembered for its longevity, but also for its significant contributions to the television industry. Gunsmoke is a classic television series that has its roots in radio. The show was originally a radio play before it made the transition to the small screen, and interestingly, it continued to air on the radio during the first 6 years of the TV show's run. This dual format allowed fans to engage with the show in different ways, appealing to both visual and auditory learners. The original cast for Gunsmoke included John Wayne as the lead character, Matt Dillon. However, Wayne declined the role due to the demanding TV schedule. It's fascinating to imagine what the show would have been like with such a prominent and recognizable figure as its star. Nevertheless, the show went on to become a massive success, with James Arness taking on the iconic role instead. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to the quality of the writing and the strength of the characters. Gunsmoke was a Western that focused on the trials and tribulations of lawman Matt Dillon as he upheld the law in the fictional town of Dodge City, Kansas. The show's themes of justice, morality, and the human condition continue to resonate with audiences today, making it a timeless classic. In many ways, Gunsmoke paved the way for other successful Westerns that followed, leaving an indelible mark on the genre. The show's influence can still be seen in modern-day Westerns, with its themes and characters continuing to inspire new generations of storytellers. In conclusion, Gunsmoke is a classic television series that has left a lasting impact on the Western genre. Its origins as a radio play and its early association with John Wayne are just a few of the fascinating aspects of this show's history. Whether you're a fan of Westerns or just good storytelling, Gunsmoke is definitely worth a watch. In the late 1950s, a classic Western series called Gunsmoke made its mark on television. The show's lead actor, James Arness, had an interesting background that influenced his performance and the filming process. Before his acting career, Arness served in the U.S. Army during World War II. He was severely injured in battle and received multiple medals for his bravery. These injuries would later impact his work on Gunsmoke. Due to his physical limitations from the war, the production team had to make adjustments during filming. Arness's arthritis, which worsened over the years, required all his scenes to be filmed in one day. This meant that the crew had to work efficiently to accommodate his needs. Despite these challenges, Arness's performance as Marshal Matt Dillon remained a central aspect of Gunsmoke's success. His portrayal of the iconic character resonated with audiences and solidified his place in television history. Through it all, Arness remained professional and dedicated to his craft. His war injuries and subsequent arthritis may have presented obstacles, but he never let them hinder his ability to deliver a compelling performance. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to his talent and perseverance. William Conrad, the original voice of Matt Dillon on the Gunsmoke radio series, was initially considered for the TV role. However, due to his appearance, James Arness was ultimately cast, bringing the character to life on the small screen. Arness' portrayal of Dillon became iconic, and he appeared in the third to last episode of the series, marking the last character to die on Gunsmoke. On the other hand, Miss Kitty, a significant character in the series, underwent some changes in her portrayal from radio to television. In the radio version, she was depicted as a madam, but her profession was downplayed on TV. Nevertheless, Miss Kitty remained a crucial figure in the show, contributing to its enduring appeal. As the series progressed, Miss Kitty's character evolved, and her profession became less central to her storyline. Instead, she was portrayed as a strong, independent woman who ran a saloon and was a respected member of the community. Her character resonated with audiences, making her one of the most beloved figures in the Gunsmoke universe. In summary, while William Conrad's Matt Dillon was replaced by James Arness on TV, and Miss Kitty's profession was downplayed, these changes did not diminish the show's appeal. In fact, they may have contributed to its success, making Gunsmoke a classic television series that continues to be cherished by older adults today. Gunsmoke, the classic Western TV series, underwent a significant change in its opening scene during the 1970s. This adjustment was a response to the growing anti-violence sentiments of the time. The original opening, which featured a gunfight, was replaced with a more peaceful scene, setting a different tone for the show. Amanda Blake, who played the beloved character Miss Kitty, faced personal challenges during her time on the series. She struggled with severe depression and alcoholism, which unfortunately affected her attendance and performance. Despite these difficulties, Blake's portrayal of Miss Kitty remains a memorable part of Gunsmoke's enduring legacy. The show's producers and cast members were understanding and supportive of Blake during her struggles. They recognized the immense talent she brought to the role and worked to accommodate her needs. This compassionate approach allowed Blake to continue contributing to the series, despite the challenges she faced. In the end, Gunsmoke stands as a testament to the power of classic television and the dedicated artists who brought it to life. The series' ability to adapt to changing social attitudes and support its cast members through personal difficulties is a true reflection of its lasting impact. In the iconic TV series Gunsmoke, producers had to get creative when the lead actor, James Arnaz, was unavailable for filming. Rather than delay production, they used clever filming techniques to conceal Arnaz's absences. For instance, they would shoot around him, positioning other actors and props to block his character, Marshal Matt Dillon, from view. This required careful planning and execution, but it allowed the show to continue without interruption. The opening sequence of Gunsmoke is also noteworthy. It was filmed on the same street as the classic Western High Noon, adding to the show's authenticity. During the filming of these opening scenes, Arnaz would often joke around by letting the shooter win during takes. This lightheartedness, combined with the gritty realism of the show, made Gunsmoke a beloved classic. Despite the challenges of concealing Arnaz's absences, Gunsmoke remained a staple of television for over 20 years. Its enduring popularity is a testament to the show's compelling storytelling, memorable characters, and the undeniable charm of James Arnaz. In 1967, CBS faced a difficult decision regarding the fate of two popular television series, Gilligan's Island and Gunsmoke. Despite the fact that Gilligan's Island had garnered a significant following, it was ultimately Gilligan's Island that got canceled, while Gunsmoke continued to air. This decision was largely due to the strong viewer and network official support for Gunsmoke, which had been on the air since 1955. Gunsmoke holds the record for the most primetime episodes of any drama in American television history, with a total of 635 episodes. This record remained unbroken for several decades, until the animated series The Simpsons surpassed it in 2018 with their 636th episode. Gunsmoke's impressive run is a testament to its enduring popularity and the loyalty of its fanbase. This classic Western television series, set in Dodge City, Kansas during the wet-eating 70s, follows the adventures of Marshal Matt Dillon, played by James Arnaz, as he upholds the law and maintains order in a rapidly changing frontier town. The show's rich storytelling, complex characters, and exploration of moral dilemmas have captivated audiences for generations. Gunsmoke, the popular TV series that aired from 1955 to 1975, ended without a special finale episode. The sudden cancellation meant that fans were left without a proper conclusion to the show. Despite this, the series remained consistent in its casting, with James Arnaz and Milburn Stone appearing in almost every episode. Stone did miss 6 episodes, however, due to a heart attack. Glenn Strange, another prominent cast member, had a notable career before joining Gunsmoke. He was best known for playing Frankenstein's monster in several films. His last role was on Gunsmoke, where he played different characters, adding to the show's richness. Gunsmoke was a classic Western that captured the hearts of many viewers. Its consistent cast and lack of a finale episode did not deter its popularity. Instead, it remained a beloved show, with Arnaz and Stone's performances standing out. Meanwhile, Strange's career, which culminated in his role on Gunsmoke, added to the show's appeal. His portrayal of various characters brought a unique dynamic to the series, making it a must-watch for Western fans. Gunsmoke, the 1955 TV series, was a groundbreaking Western that left a significant impact on popular culture. During its time, it was received with great enthusiasm and critical acclaim, earning it a long run of 20 seasons and 635 episodes. The show's compelling storylines, complex characters, and realistic depiction of the Old West set it apart from other westerns of the era. The show's influence extended beyond the small screen, leaving a lasting impact on popular culture. It inspired numerous spin-offs, merchandise, and adaptations. For instance, Gunsmoke spawned a radio show that aired from 1952 to 1961, as well as a comic strip that ran from 1955 to 1961. The show's success also led to the creation of several TV movies, including Gunsmoke Return to Dodge, Gunsmoke The Last Apache, and Gunsmoke To the Last Man. Moreover, Gunsmoke had a significant impact on the Western genre, inspiring many subsequent TV shows and films. Its gritty and realistic portrayal of the Old West paved the way for other classic westerns like Deadwood and Lonesome Dove. The show's enduring popularity is evident in its continued syndication, as well as its availability on streaming platforms like Netflix and Hulu. In addition to its cultural impact, Gunsmoke also had a significant economic impact. The show's success led to the creation of thousands of jobs, both in front of and behind the camera. The merchandise and adaptations inspired by the show also generated substantial revenue, contributing to the growth of the entertainment industry. In conclusion, Gunsmoke was a trailblazing TV series that left an indelible mark on popular culture. Its impact can still be felt today in the many spin-offs, merchandise, and adaptations it inspired. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to its timeless appeal and its ability to resonate with audiences, even decades after its initial release. The creation of the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke brought together a talented cast that would become synonymous with the Western genre. The show's main characters, including Marshal Matt Dillon, Miss Kitty Russell, and Deputy Chester Goode, were portrayed by James Arness, Amanda Blake, and Dennis Weaver, respectively. But how were these actors chosen for their roles? James Arness, a former Marine, was relatively unknown when he was cast as Marshal Matt Dillon. Producer Charles Marquis Warren had seen Arness in a few small roles and believed he had the right look and demeanor for the part. Arness was hesitant at first, feeling that he was not right for the role, but Warren convinced him to give it a try. Arness's height and stoic presence made him the perfect fit for the no-nonsense lawman. Amanda Blake, who played the saloon owner Miss Kitty Russell, was chosen for her beauty, charm, and acting ability. Blake had previously appeared in films and on television, but it was her role in Gunsmoke that would make her a household name. She was chosen after a series of auditions and chemistry tests with Arness, and her character would become one of the most enduring and beloved in the history of Western television. Dennis Weaver, who played Deputy Chester Goode, was also relatively unknown when he was cast in Gunsmoke. Weaver had appeared in a few small roles in film and television, but it was his unique physicality and comedic timing that caught the eye of the producers. Weaver's character, with his distinctive limp and quick wit, would become a fan favorite and a staple of the show. The casting of Gunsmoke was a pivotal moment in the history of television. The show would go on to become one of the longest-running and most successful westerns of all time, and its cast would become synonymous with the genre. The chemistry between Arness, Blake, and Weaver was undeniable, and their performances would leave a lasting impact on the world of television. The directors of the 1955 TV series Gunsmoke brought the Wild West to life with a unique vision. One such director, Charles Marquis Warren, was known for his meticulous attention to detail. Warren, with his background in westerns, drew inspiration from classic Hollywood westerns and his own experiences growing up in the West. Warren's directorial style was characterized by a focus on realism. He aimed to create an authentic representation of the Old West, avoiding the stereotypes and exaggerations often found in westerns of the time. He achieved this through careful research, ensuring that the sets, costumes, and props were historically accurate. Collaboration was key to Warren's approach. He worked closely with the cast and crew, fostering a positive and creative environment. He encouraged actors to develop their characters, often allowing for improvisation during filming. This collaborative spirit extended to the writing team as well, with Warren often contributing to the show's scripts. Another director who made significant contributions to Gunsmoke was Andrew V. McLaglen. McLaglen, son of legendary actor Victor McLaglen, brought a theatrical influence to the series. He was known for his ability to elicit strong performances from his actors, often using long takes to capture natural, spontaneous moments. McLaglen's directorial style was marked by a sense of visual grandeur. He often used wide shots to capture the vastness of the Western landscape, creating a sense of scale and epicness. He also employed innovative camera techniques, such as using a handheld camera to create a sense of immediacy and realism. Both Warren and McLaglen were deeply committed to their vision for Gunsmoke. They approached each episode with a dedication to authenticity, realism, and collaboration. Their combined influence helped to create a series that resonated with audiences and left an indelible mark on the history of television. In the mid-1950s, a new TV series named Gunsmoke made its mark, becoming one of the longest-running shows in American television history. Set in Dodge City, Kansas, during the 1970s, the show's production entailed various challenges and innovative solutions. Designing the set of Gunsmoke was an intricate process. The production team built an entire town, complete with a saloon, hotel, jail, and residences on a studio lot in Los Angeles. They aimed to create an authentic atmosphere, studying historical records and photographs to replicate the architectural style of the time. Real dirt was brought in to cover the streets, and the buildings were adorned with period-appropriate signage. Locations for exterior shots proved challenging to find, as the show required a stark, treeless landscape to mirror the real Dodge City. Eventually, the team discovered the ideal spot in California's Antelope Valley, where they could capture the desired backdrop of wide open spaces and tumbleweeds rolling by. Logistical challenges abounded during the filming of Gunsmoke. Since the show was shot on a studio lot, the production team had to create the illusion of different weather conditions. They employed various techniques, such as spraying water on windows to mimic rain or using wind machines to simulate gusty prairie winds. Innovative technologies played a role in the production of Gunsmoke. For instance, the show was one of the first to utilize the then new 3-camera setup, which allowed for more dynamic and efficient filming. This setup enabled the crew to capture multiple angles simultaneously, streamlining the editing process and enhancing the viewer's experience. Despite the challenges, the production team of Gunsmoke managed to create a captivating and enduring television series. Their meticulous attention to detail, innovative techniques, and commitment to authenticity continue to resonate with audiences even today. The creation of Gunsmoke's musical score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort that significantly contributed to the show's emotional tone and narrative. Composers and musicians worked diligently to ensure the music complemented the Western series themes and characters. Hiring the right composers was crucial for Gunsmoke. Renee Garigank, the show's music supervisor, played a significant role in selecting the talented team. One of the composers, CBS staff musician Frank Comstock, skillfully crafted the Gunsmoke theme, which became iconic and enduring. The composers drew inspiration from classic westerns and the show's storylines. They aimed to create music that would resonate with the audience and enhance the narrative. To achieve this, they used a mix of orchestral and traditional Western instruments, such as the harmonica, guitar, and piano. Frank Skinner, another composer, revealed that they aimed to create music that would tell a story and set a mood. He emphasized the importance of matching the music to the characters and their emotions. For instance, the theme for Miss Kitty, the saloon owner, had a more feminine and mysterious touch, reflecting her character. The soundtrack also featured popular songs of the time, carefully chosen to complement specific episodes and story arcs. These songs, along with the original score, helped create an emotional depth that made Gunsmoke more captivating for its audience. Composers and musicians faced challenges in creating the score and soundtrack, such as tight deadlines and limited budgets. However, their dedication and hard work resulted in a remarkable and enduring soundtrack that left a lasting impact on television westerns. In conclusion, the creation of Gunsmoke's musical score and soundtrack was a thoughtful and collaborative process. Composers and musicians worked tirelessly to ensure the music complemented the narrative and emotional tone of the show. Their contributions continue to resonate with audiences today, marking a significant milestone in television history. One of the most iconic scenes in Gunsmoke is the final showdown between Matt Dillon and the villainous Frank James in the Season 10 episode, The Last Apache. The scene is set in a dimly lit saloon, with the camera positioned low, creating a sense of tension and foreboding. The cinematography is tight and focused, with close-ups of the characters' faces, highlighting their emotions and the gravity of the situation. Director Andrew V. McLaglen masterfully builds the tension, with the sound of a ticking clock adding to the suspense. The performance of James Arnaz as Matt Dillon is exceptional, displaying a steely determination and a hint of vulnerability. Robert J. Wilk, who plays Frank James, also delivers a powerful performance, conveying a sense of menace and cunning. The scene culminates in a tense standoff, with the camera focusing on the characters' hands, poised above their holsters. The impact of this scene on the audience is profound, with the slow buildup of tension and the intense performances leaving a lasting impression. According to Wilk, it was a great scene to play, and Jim and I both knew it. We wanted to make it as real and intense as possible. Another iconic scene is from the Season 1 episode, Billy the Kid, where Matt Dillon confronts the notorious outlaw Billy the Kid. The scene is set in a dark alley with the camera positioned at a distance, creating a sense of isolation and danger. The performance of John Dehner as Billy the Kid is chilling, with a cold and calculating demeanor that contrasts with Matt Dillon's determination to bring him to justice. The scene is a testament to the show's ability to create tense and memorable moments, even in its early episodes. In conclusion, Gunsmoke's iconic scenes are marked by their tight cinematography, intense performances, and masterful direction, leaving a lasting impact on the audience and solidifying the show's place in television history. The 1955 TV series, Gunsmoke, had a profound cultural and social impact, captivating audiences and leaving a lasting impression on popular culture. As one of the longest-running Western television programs in history, Gunsmoke resonated with viewers through its compelling storytelling and relatable characters. Set in Dodge City, Kansas, during the late 1800s, Gunsmoke explored themes of law, order, and morality, often reflecting the values and concerns of its contemporary audience. The show's main character, Marshal Matt Dillon, embodied the strong, silent type, upholding justice in a rapidly changing world. Audiences found solace in Dillon's unwavering moral compass, which provided a sense of stability and order during a time of great social upheaval. Moreover, Gunsmoke contributed to discussions on relevant social and cultural themes. For instance, the show tackled issues of race, gender, and violence, albeit subtly, given the era's censorship restrictions. By presenting diverse characters and exploring complex moral dilemmas, Gunsmoke challenged societal norms and sparked conversations about equality and fairness. Influencing pop culture, Gunsmoke paved the way for future Western television series and films. Its gritty realism and character-driven narratives set a new standard for the genre, inspiring countless storytellers and captivating audiences for generations. In conclusion, Gunsmoke's enduring legacy is a testament to its cultural and social significance. By resonating with viewers and pushing the boundaries of popular entertainment, the series left an indelible mark on television history and continues to captivate audiences today. Gunsmoke, the 1955 TV series, was highly acclaimed during its time and is still considered one of the greatest Western series in television history. The show's realistic portrayal of the Old West, its complex characters, and its exploration of moral dilemmas set it apart from other Westerns of the era. Noted television critic John Crosby, writing for the New York Herald Tribune, praised Gunsmoke for its adult approach to storytelling, stating that it was the best and most thoughtful Western on the air. He commended the show's excellent cast and superb scripts that tackle serious and meaningful themes. Audiences also responded positively to the series. In a 1957 poll conducted by TV Guide, Gunsmoke was voted the most popular show on television. Its enduring popularity is evident in its impressive 20-season run, making it one of the longest-running primetime dramas in U.S. television history. Gunsmoke received numerous awards and nominations throughout its run. In 1959, the show won the first ever Emmy Award for Outstanding Western Series. James Arnaz, who played Marshal Matt Dillon, received an Emmy nomination for Best Actor in a Leading Role in 1962. Additionally, several Gunsmoke guest stars, including Bruce Dern and Lee Marvin, were nominated for Emmys for their performances. These accolades are a testament to the hard work and dedication of the cast and crew of Gunsmoke. They signify the show's significant impact on the television industry and its enduring legacy as a groundbreaking Western series. The awards and nominations are not only a source of pride for those involved in the production, but also a recognition of the show's cultural significance and its ability to captivate audiences for over 2 decades. During the filming of Gunsmoke, the beloved 1955 TV series, the cast and crew faced many challenges and shared memorable experiences. For instance, did you know that James Arnast, who played Marshal Matt Dillon, was initially hesitant to take the role? He was over 6 feet 7 inches tall and felt self-conscious about his height. However, he grew to love the character and became synonymous with the role of Marshal Dillon. The show's creator, Norman Macdonald, was known for his meticulous attention to detail. He once spent an entire day searching for the perfect tree to use as a prop in a scene. His dedication paid off as the tree became a memorable symbol in the episode. The show's theme music, composed by Rex Corey, was written in just 15 minutes. Corey was asked to create a piece that captured the essence of the Old West, and he delivered with a haunting melody that became instantly recognizable. Amanda Blake, who played Miss Kitty, was a passionate animal lover. She often brought her dogs to the set, and even had a special dressing room built for them. Her love for animals extended beyond dogs, and she later became a prominent animal rights activist. During the show's 20-year run, many guest stars appeared on Gunsmoke. One such star was a young Harrison Ford, who played a small role in an episode before going on to become a Hollywood legend. The show's success was due in large part to the chemistry between the cast members. They spent so much time together on set that they became like a family. In fact, they would often socialize together off set, going on fishing trips and attending parties. Despite the show's Western setting, Gunsmoke was filmed on a soundstage in Los Angeles. The crew had to get creative when it came to recreating the great outdoors. They used everything from dirt and rocks to hay and manure to create the illusion of the Old West. In conclusion, the making of Gunsmoke was filled with fascinating stories and memorable moments. From the show's meticulous creator to its passionate cast and crew, Gunsmoke remains a beloved classic that continues to captivate audiences today. Gunsmoke, a 1950s TV series, holds a significant place in film history. As one of the longest-running primetime dramas in American television, it set new standards for storytelling and character development. The show's depiction of the Old West was groundbreaking, eschewing the romanticized versions of the time for a more gritty and realistic portrayal. The influence of Gunsmoke extends beyond its initial run. It paved the way for future filmmaking by demonstrating the potential of the Western genre. The show's success proved that Westerns could captivate audiences for more than just a film's runtime. This led to a surge in Western TV shows and movies, with many drawing inspiration from Gunsmoke's formula. One of the most notable subsequent works inspired by Gunsmoke is the movie Unforgiven, directed by Clint Eastwood. The film shares Gunsmoke's realistic portrayal of the Old West, challenging the romanticized versions of the time. Eastwood himself was influenced by Gunsmoke, having starred in several Western TV shows and movies. In addition, Gunsmoke's impact can be seen in modern TV shows like Deadwood and Longmire. These shows continue Gunsmoke's legacy by offering a realistic and captivating depiction of the Old West. They also explore complex themes and character development, much like Gunsmoke did in its time. Furthermore, Gunsmoke's influence extends to video games. The game Red Dead Redemption and its sequel, developed by Rockstar Games, draw heavily from Gunsmoke's depiction of the Old West. The games offer a realistic and immersive experience, much like Gunsmoke did for television audiences. In conclusion, Gunsmoke's legacy and influence are far-reaching. Its groundbreaking depiction of the Old West and its impact on future filmmaking have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. The show continues to inspire modern TV shows, movies, and video games, ensuring its relevance and influence for generations to come. Did Gunsmoke, the classic 1955 TV series, leave a lasting impression on you? We'd love to hear your stories and memories about this groundbreaking show. How did this Western adventure influence your perspective on cinema? Perhaps it inspired your taste in drama or your appreciation for storytelling. Share your thoughts with us in our community. Maybe you recall the thrilling adventures of Marshal Matt Dillon or the memorable characters that brought the Old West to life. Tell us about your favorite episodes or moments that resonated with you personally. By engaging with us, you'll not only be sharing a piece of television history, but also connecting with fellow classic TV enthusiasts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. We can't wait to hear from you and dive into the world of Gunsmoke together. So, let's spark some nostalgia and reminisce about this iconic series.